Welcome to my latest YouTube video, the complete rebuild of the front and rear suspension on my 2005 Ford Territory S-Way GHIA. This is just a collection of photos and video I took along the way to help me remember what parts I'd taken apart in case I needed to refer back and find out exactly where it came from and how it fitted. I started on the rear suspension first. Check out my great carport surface. Not the best working surface for working under a car, but I managed. I used a couple of sturdy blocks of wood to sit the car stands on, just to help spread the weight and not run the risk of cracking bricks or cracking me when the whole thing collapses under the weight. But it felt pretty sturdy with those pieces of wood. I also, as you'll probably see, got a lovely purple sheet to lay all the parts on, just to help keep track of everything.
When the truth is, I miss you. Yeah, the truth is, that I miss you so. Back to haunt me, and I realized that you were an island and I passed you by, when you were an island to discover. Come on in, I've got to tell you what a state I'm in. I've got to tell you in my loudest tones that I started looking for a warning sign. When the truth is, I miss you. Yeah, the truth is that I miss you so, and I'm tired. I should not have let you.
I think I've broken the back of this rear end rebuild. Started out as just the springs and shocks and a couple of bushings, but as I dug deeper, pretty much every rubber bushing was pretty much had it cracked, split. So I eventually had to take out the complete rear end. I wasn't going to. I was hoping to avoid having to take the whole thing out, but the lower rear control arm on the left hand side bolt wouldn't come out until the diff. I tried to move the diff, unbolt the diff and just lift it up, but it just didn't have enough room. And when I was moving the diff, I noticed that the diff bushes front and back were cracked, split anyway, so I need to replace those. So I took the whole lot out. Anyway, it's I think the hard part's done. I've Basically got two new, completely new upper control arms, new bushings. I chose Nolathane. Hopefully it won't be too hard to ride. I reckon they've improved. They're a bit softer than they used to be, so it'll be better than what it was. Absolutely hopeless clunking and very bad. So yeah, I've new side control blades, new bushings in the lower control arms, new bump stops. The originals were completely shagged. The other one completely crumbled. New link pins. The only bush that was any good was the sway bar. And it's only because I think the previous owner must have replaced them with polyurethane. They look like SuperPros. They would have been fine, but I'd already ordered the new ones, so I thought I'd just put them in while I was at it. Otherwise, everything else has pretty much had it. So the only thing left to do now is bolt it all back together. Got some new seals for the diff. Axle, rear drive shaft seals. Got some new diff oil. So the only thing that I'm missing is the front diff bushings, which should arrive tomorrow. I'll assemble everything else and then chuck those bushes in and refit the whole IRS.
Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.